Next car in the cavalcade. This one's dead good. It's a Morris Minor hearse, ladies and gentlemen. Hello! If you're going to go, you might as well go in style. This car was one of the cars that we featured in Practical Classics as one of our restored vehicles. It was a total and utter wreck, wasn't it? Now introduce yourself.
Oh yes, I'm Andrew Bywater of the Morris Minor hearse company, if I can remember what I am now.
And when you found this, it was a total wreck, wasn't it?
Yes, Trudy, as we call her, was a complete and utter wreck. In common with most of the cars I buy, I think, well, if you get a really bad one, it can only go in one direction, which is hopefully upwards.
One Direction, live at the NEC, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so you restored it, and it was a total shed to start with. So, you know, it's a restoration project which would be worthy of inclusion in Practical Classics anyway. But the reason why I asked you, begged you to come and let us shoot your car, is because of what you did with it halfway through the restoration. When was the moment when you were doing the restoration when you thought, I know, I'm going to turn it into a hearse? What happened?
It was back in the crash in 2008. We do wedding hire, and
Right.
because weddings are something that you can sort of defer or not even go ahead with, but we thought, well, what can you avoid? And we thought, well, death is probably one of those things. Plus, it's seasonal, so you tend to get more work in the winter when you haven't got weddings.
Death is
And we thought,
seasonal. I love it. Listen to that. That's a businessman at all. Death seasonal, like weddings.
With an interest in Morris Minors, we thought, well, how could we work that in with the hobby and the business? So I got out with a tape measure and I walked up to some people at car shows and said, may I measure your car, please?
Wow. And they didn't know why. Can I measure you up, sir? So, okay, and it has proved to be a viable business because you've got owners of classic cars and Morris Minors who say, when I go, I want to go in your car.
Yes, to date we've done 47 funerals.
Wow.
The last one was last Thursday. We've got another one in the book for a week on Monday.
Brilliant. Well, if you want to book yourself in with him, he's taking bookings over there later on this afternoon. Obviously, you don't have to be too specific about dates, but you know.
It's not something you want to rush into.
No, it's not something you want to rush into, you know. I really want to. Would it be wrong of me? Would it be wrong of me to have a little look inside?
Oh no, feel
Really?
free.
Here we go then.
Feel
Okay, I'm just
free.
going to check it out.
Find yourself a-
I might mind the great big pointy thing. Right then. So, well, it's not comfortable, but there again, I don't suppose your clients mind that.
They don't.
I'll tell you what, I'd definitely fit, you know. That's fantastic. Yeah, well, it's very comfortable in here actually, and I think. I don't know. Did they make these originally? Because this looks like it's a really good fit in here. What is this? Where did you find it?
This deck has come out
deck,
of a...
right, is that what you call it? Okay,
yeah,
the
the
deck.
technical term is a deck, Danny. It came out of a Mercedes hearse that was due to be Bangor raced. And we actually booked the deck 12 months in advance when they were coming up to the meeting from Cornwall. So one Sunday morning, these Bangor cars, stacked 3 on top of a low loader, arrived, and 4 men came out with this coffin deck on a Sunday morning at 8 o'clock, 8-roller Mercedes coffin deck, dropped it in our garage, and then Judith, my wife, and I set to with the jigsaw to cut it down to fit the Morris. Danny's actually lying on 3 rubber rollers at the moment.
I am, and it's very comfortable. I'm massaging my left flank.
There were originally 8, but we've cut them down to 3 for Morris.
I'll tell you what, if anybody wants to take a picture of this, and you can email it to the editors of some of my competitor magazines, they'd love it, wouldn't they? They think that's great. Right, I'm coming out, and that's the first time I've ever done that, and probably the last, I would hope. Anyway, that's it's fantastic what you've done. How long did it take you to do?
It took us about 18 months altogether with the paintwork. The paintwork was a little bit of a job.
It's a fantastic job. I did the wood on my Traveller when I had a Traveller, and it's nothing like as good as this. This is really good. Where'd you get the ash from?
The ash came from Steve Foreman at Sussex.
Woodies.
Yeah,
brilliant.
Woodies.
They're great, aren't they?
He was very helpful. And because I wanted the car pre-finished, he did all the finishing for me, and he used it as a showpiece for the Bristol Classic Car Show.
Oh, right.
So, because he was showing off his work, he made sure he picked the right wood. And if you look closely at it, you'll see that all the grain on the horizontal panels all runs in the one direction.
It's really,
which,
really good. It's beautiful. Listen, thank you so much for
Okay.
bringing it along. I know it's been a
you
grave
very much.
undertaking, but I'm sure he gives excellent service. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. The puns are over. You'll be glad to know. Big round of applause. Come and have a chat with him. It's fascinating what he's done with that car. Absolutely brilliant. What a clever idea. Brilliant. Okay, so next up we have an Austin 16. Thank you very much. Goodbye. But not farewell. An Austin 16, ladies.